The mid-continent light goose population grew significantly starting in the 1990s. One of the reasons is that this population, which is comprised of lesser snow geese and Ross's geese, adapted to agricultural practices in the lower 48 states where they winter.
They're able to really utilize agricultural waste grain, and essentially they really increased their winter survival. So we have a lot more numbers of snow geese that are making their way back to breeding grounds during the summer to breed.
Dingus says the Spring Light Goose Conservation Order was implemented in the late 90s to reduce the light goose population and help protect their breeding habitat.
Light geese essentially are ruining their Arctic breeding habitat, so that they nest in colonies, they nest in high densities, and when they feed they actually grub on the vegetation, pull all the vegetation out of certain areas around those colonies, and basically coupled with a short growing season, that vegetation takes a long time to recover.
And is the Spring Light Goose Conservation Order working?
The recent banding information we have, it looks like the population has actually kind of stabilized a little bit, so they're not growing fast as they were through the late 90s, early 2000s, so that's definitely good.
And because the Spring Light Goose Conservation Order is designed to reduce the population, there are special regulations in place to help hunters.
They can use electronic calls, they can use unplugged shotguns. We also have extended shooting hours, so hunters can harvest geese a half an hour after sunset, and there's also no bag limit or possession limit on light geese during the conservation order.
When the weather warms up and the snow starts to melt, hundreds of thousands of light geese will migrate through North Dakota en route to their breeding grounds in the Arctic. And when the migration starts, Game and Fish will have a snow goose hotline at 701-328-3697 to provide a general idea of where the geese are in North Dakota. This is Mike Anderson in the North Dakota Outdoors.